Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Vashawn Jones, visionary of Fedora Outlier LLC, and it's an exciting day. It is not Friday, frequently asked questions Friday, although I'm recording this on Thursday. You will get it on Friday. And the thing that I want to talk about is non destructive, like the back button. Like, you cannot break it at this point. And that's like, if I had to do like a number one thing that I get as an assistive technology instructor, coach, teacher, specialist, whatever they call them, as a person who helps someone master their technology, is the fear that you are going to break something. And I will tell you, let's go back in time. Windows 14 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, you press the wrong button and you're up what they call SH star T Creek, baby. Yeah, you would mess up a registry line and it would be over. You would not have the cord plugged into the printer, and you would literally spend hours until you realize, oh, shoot, I didn't have it plugged in. Then you plug it in and you guys know. Now, I was a fan of Windows. I was a great Windows enthusiast. That was the only thing out there. Um, Let me also tell you guys this, in case you don't know. Windows is a great operating system. But you VR people out there, stop telling your clients that in order to get a job, you have to know Windows. The problem is you don't have a provider that knows Macintosh well enough to be able to tell you and show you what's needed, so you continue to push Windows, and that is no longer the case. Speaking of the back button, going back, but like I said, breaking something on today's technology is pretty daggone hard. Yeah, you might press the wrong button, but everybody does that. It's not going to just stop working because you pressed the button. And when my wife, when we were sitting there and we was looking at a dashboard to the software that she uses in her business, and she said, I'm afraid that I'm going to do the wrong thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But let me show you. If you press this button, it's not going to blow up. If you press this button and that button, it's not going to blow up. A lot of software is built so that you can use it logically. It's going to give you a message saying, hey, are you sure you want to delete all of your history on the software, or do you want to delete this item? Are you sure? All of this and that. It's a bunch of safety measures in there before you just walk in and you lost your term paper. Those things are pretty much a thing of the past. Like if I'm writing a business plan and I forget to save it, I'm not running like, oh my God, the hard drive just crashed. I just lost everything. It's backed up. It backs itself up every 30 seconds. Yeah, I might have lost 30 seconds, but I mean, my attention span is that long. And so listen, for all of you all out there, you can't break it. All you can do is learn from your mistakes. You pressed the wrong button. It didn't do what you expected to do. You didn't know what it was gonna do, and you pressed the button and it does something. Just say, hey, what did it do? Archive that in your mind. Go back, do your thing, but press as many buttons as you like until you get the concept. A lot of Apple stuff, 90% of it, is built in the same way. So you kind of learn one concept and it works the same way all over the system. But when I spoke about non-destructive audio, that's kind of where I got the premise. I'm sitting here, I'm editing a song right now with some horns in it and piano and drums and all that good stuff. And I'm like, wow, number one, a year ago, I didn't know about any of this stuff, well, I'll say 2 years ago. And now I'm able to teach it to hundreds of people across the world. Speaking of the back button, you mess up, just go back. Just say cancel. No, I didn't want to do that. Just hit cancel, see what it does. But, you got a back button. Even on Android, you got a back button. On Windows, you have a back button. You can't really break it now. It's GUI, graphical user interface, as someone texts me at this particular moment. So, listen, that's like been the biggest thing out of the 12, 13 years I've been doing assistive technology. People have been fearful of breaking stuff. Listen, man, download the software, try it out. If it doesn't work, get you some assistive technology teaching. You don't have to call us. Call somebody that's reputable for what they do. And it's kind of funny. I'm gonna send this video to the actual person who told me, but it's this assistive technology guy here in Georgia that's been talking crap about me for years. And you know what I do? I ignore him because we're not even on like the same level. It's almost like however you want to put it. I could be at the bottom of the steps, he can be at the top, or I can be at the top and he can be at the bottom, or I could be on the seesaw at the bottom and he can be on the seesaw at the top. It doesn't, we're not even on the same level, and he talks crap. So listen, you guys out there, if you're doing the same thing, it's like me playing the saxophone. I'm not talking about other saxophone. Oh, he's crap. He doesn't know how to play. He's this. Two different levels. We're doing two different things. Two different things. He's riding around in his Mustang with, his little sighted person. And he's going from client to client. I don't have all day to be driving around seeing clients. I don't. Why? Why would I do that when I could have hundreds of clients and create great content and do what I love? So, listen, press the back button on that. Yeah. And audio, non-destructive. That's what I meant to say. Listen, if I make a mistake on an edit with the audio, I turn the guitars up too much, I could just undo it. I didn't just break it. I send it to the client and they say, all right, well, I need more saxophone. Well, I just take the project and turn up the saxophones a little bit. I can even from here play it so they can hear it, send it to them once they say it's complete, collect my money, and move on to the next project. It is an amazing time with assistive technology. So, man, remember, we got the residential teaching facility here. It's going to be amazing to have people come to Georgia and get taught how to be a new type of assistive technology teacher. And remember, we changed the vernacular. Everybody else want to be an instructor, a specialist, a supervisor, a foreman. Oh no. I'm just teaching people, and I am loving it. We are loving it, and that is Fedora Outlier LLC. So remember, you can't break it. It is non-destructive. Press those buttons, learn from your mistakes, and let's change the world. And let's change the world together.